Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Coffee with Carl. I'm your host, Carl Zoellner, one of the attorneys with Anderson Business Advisors. And today I'm going to read a platinum question and answer it because it touches on a lot of good, let's say, little pieces of information, especially when it comes to retirement account investing. So the question is as follows. Is it a prohibited transaction to create a promissory note between my self-directed checkbook IRA and one of my subsidiary LLCs, which is owned by a Wyoming holding LLC? My self-directed IRA would be investing in loaning to the LLC. So a couple different rules we need to look at here. Number one is prohibited transactions. So the base rule we're going to look at is your retirement account is not allowed to invest with you, the account owner, individually, your basically ascendants or descendants in your direct line. So kids, parents, not allowed. Also, the other relevant piece of this rule is entities owned 50% or more by any of those people are also prohibited parties. So this is going to take a little bit of assumption on my end. In the real world, or if I was answering this platinum question for you directly, I would, of course, go into your client file, look at your entity structure, and sort of parse those details out. In this case, I would say, and I don't know, I guess there's no reason I can't go look at the client file. I'll just redact the personal details here as I'm looking at it. So that way I'm not disclosing anybody's information. So in this scenario with that Wyoming holding company, it is 100% owned and disregarded to the client. So there's going to be a problem there, right? So the question, just to reiterate, was, is it a prohibited transaction to create a promissory note between my self-directed checkbook IRA and one of my subsidiary LLCs, which is owned by a Wyoming holding LLC? My SDIRA would be investing in loaning to the LLC. So in this scenario, since she's the one that 100% owns the only holding LLC that was referenced, I would say yes, you are running unfortunately, that would be a prohibited transaction. So there are different ways to do deals with your retirement accounts. This, unfortunately, is one that you would be creating a prohibited transaction for yourself. And with a self-directed IRA, you risk disqualifying the entire IRA by doing it this way. So we would want to come up. Number one is, I would say, call in, have a conversation with one of our attorneys, tell them what you are trying to do, and chances are there's a way to get you there. I mean, there's ways to partner with your retirement accounts and things like that. It's just about doing the process right so you're not putting yourself at any undue risk. So number one, that's the suggestion, is this is not the right way to do it because you'll create a prohibited transaction, but give us a call and we'll put you in a position where we can help you or put a scenario together where you can do this without creating a prohibited transaction. There's a few things that come to mind, but so yeah, good question. Like I said, touched on a few different areas. The other reason, or something that you should know as well, is if you have an IRA, most times your IRA company isn't going to advise you on how to do certain types of investments because they don't want to open themselves up to any undue risk. Personally, I'm happy to comment on it, put together a scenario for you so you can get to your goal or try to accomplish what you're trying to do. We tend to look at retirement accounts with a little bit more caution, just because we don't want to be the people who help you wipe out your retirement account, but we have experts that can help you sort of find a safer path to do what you want to do without accidentally walking you into a scenario that could hurt you. So once again, this question, the answer is, can you loan it from your self-directed IRA, by the way, is just a marketing term. So is a checkbook. It just means they set up, usually that means the company set up an LLC for you as well, so it can mimic some of the benefits of a solo 401k, which then leads most people to say, well, then why don't I just have a solo 401k? Which is a great question. In this scenario, though, like I said, no, it would be a prohibited transaction the way the question was asked. However, there are some options that we should talk about. So until next time, thank you everyone for joining me for this episode of Coffee with Carl. Please continue to take advantage of all of our free content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend so we know you guys y'all are appreciating our time and effort of putting some of these things together for you and going through the analysis on how we would answer them. So until next time, we'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks, everyone.